Welcome PSY 309 students. This is my week 8 commentary. We're now in the second half of the semester and the pace is picking up a bit. I think you'll find the two chapters that we're reading this week and next to be some of the best in the Whitbourne text. We're looking specifically at issues of personality change in middle and late adulthood, and then looking at similar pattern changes in relationships. So, thanks to those of you who have completed one-to-one conferences with me, and I am really quite encouraged now by the projects that are developing in the course. And I've nearly completed my review of all of your written proposals. I'll have tentative grades on those by the end of tomorrow, Monday, and I will provide written feedback of a more substantive kind in Blackboard as well. Of course, I'd be happy to do follow-up one-to-one conversations with you about either the proposal or the project itself. Please make special note that we need now to be organizing peer groups for the oral presentations that are a mere 4 or 5 weeks away. The final workshop effort of the semester will be a presentation of a draft, not your completed course project, but rather a draft. And the purpose of that oral presentation, there are several purposes, but one is to get support and assistance from your peers on how to improve the draft and revise it before you submit it. So it is not a presentation of your completed project. Details about the nature of peer groups and how the oral presentations are done are first in the assignments area. But I'll tell you just off the top that the hardest part is simply organizing the peer groups. And this means at least 4 peers presenting to each other orally, not in writing, in the same time, in other words, in real time. You have 3 options. One is to meet geographically in some location. The second is to meet on the phone bridge, which your tuition dollars have already paid for. And the final option is to use a video conference as a convening place for your peer group. So this week, please make a point of going to Dr. K's office and post your preliminary thoughts and desires as far as which of those options you want to be a part of, and then it'll be a matter of students finding a convenient time and day in which to actually do the work. So all of that takes some effort, but we have at least 4 weeks to get those peer groups together if we start this week. Finally, on the issue of working with a Czech student this semester, I do hope that more of you will go to the Google community and post your introduction, including a brief description of your topic. The Czech students, you'll see, are actually behind the UMA students in posting their introductions. This is in part due to understandable shyness insofar as they're going to be working with you in their second language, not their first. Second language, of course, is English, first being Czech, or in some cases Turkish or Spanish. So be patient, and more TUL student introductions will appear as well. After you post, we will assist you in connecting one-to-one. I encourage you to email your peers and then set up a video conference, both so you can just get to know each other and each other's country and cultures, but also so that they can help you with your course project and give it a true cross-cultural perspective, and you can help them with their project as well. If things bog down with your peers, then the backup interview is with a faculty here in the Czech Republic Professor Nisponska and Professor Roscoe Kova will be more than happy to be interviewed by you on your course project topic, or find someone who would be even better suited to do that, depending on your focus. Okay, that's a lot about the cross-cultural perspective of our work this semester. Main focus is on you are succeeding in the course, learning useful things about middle and late adult development. Next week, just as a brief preview, I'm going to go away from the textbook just so that we can begin to acknowledge and explore some materials not found in the Whitbourne text. And specifically, I'm thinking about existential and political aspects of middle adulthood, late adulthood, and aging that are the focus of a lot of attention these days, and I really don't think we can ignore. So we'll do that for a week, and then we'll come back to the remaining chapters in the book. All right, I hope this is helpful. And again, if you haven't already had a conference with me this semester, please do reach out to me by email, and we'll set up a common time and have a video conference. I do believe I can help students make their work more efficient and a lot less stressful if you will just have a real-time conversation as we move through this middle part of the semester. Have a good week, and I hope to hear from some of you soon.